Just thought I will give you some tips on how to have a frugal wedding. My husband and I got married in the summer of 2011 in Australia because we had to save up for our wedding. I had to think of some ways to have a frugal wedding. That is, prioritizing our spending so that we can spend on the things that we really care about. So here are some tips that worked for us and might work for you too. We had a less expensive wedding without diminishing our guests' experience. Oh, and I just want you to know that unlike in the Philippines, the bride's parents pay for the wedding here in Australia, and since my parents don't have money to give me, my husband and I paid for our wedding. So here are my tips for a frugal wedding. 1. Keep the guest list to the people that matter. Just invite the most important people in your life. Limit the list to family and close friends that you always catch up with. With each addition you make, you're adding additional costs while also making your wedding less intimate. To save as much as you can, try inviting fewer people and making the event more intimate. We even limited the event to the number of kids who can come too. Accept offers of help. We were lucky that one of our friends is good at making cakes, so she made one for our wedding. One of my sisters-in-law is into card making, and she was able to make us a beautiful wedding invitation. Letting family and friends give help or services using their talent as a gift is a great way to keep your wedding on a budget. 3. Have your wedding gown made instead of buying ready-made ones. Being a migrant from the Philippines, I always compare the prices of things in Australia and one that can be made in the Philippines. My math skills is telling me that it will still cost less if I just go to the Philippines and have my wedding gown made there, including the bridal entourage's dresses, which is my mom's, bridesmaids and flower girls' dresses. Buying ready-made one will cost you a lot of money, plus you still have to pay a lot with the alteration. If you are lucky to have the kind of figure that will fit any type of clothes, consider looking at online bridal stores and buy your wedding dress online. 4. Consider buying wedding souvenirs online or overseas and decorate them yourself. Since I had to fly to the Philippines to find a dress, I also bought lots of things that I can use for the wedding, from stationery to wedding souvenirs. 5. Have the wedding any day other than Saturdays. Most weddings are done on Saturdays, so consider having it on a weekday or a Sunday. It will save you some money. Reception venues charge less on weekdays or Sundays. Alcohol is always a big expense at a wedding. 6. Consider serving wine and beer only to your guests, plus juice of course. If you want to provide alcohol at the wedding, limit it to beer and wine only. Or you can opt to serving the spirits to the bridal party only. So this is how we managed to have a frugal, less expensive but not cheap wedding. We spent less on some things as much as we can, so we can spend it on the things that do matter to us. 1. We wanted to give our family and close friends a lovely wedding dinner, and so we managed to provide them a sit-down dinner with 3-course meal too. We were able to hire a professional photographer and videographer. What will be left after the wedding are the memories, so we wanted it to be captured by professionals. Not too expensive though. 3. Got a package for a good hair and makeup deal, which I won't regret. 4. A beautiful bridal car for the bridal entourage. It's a limousine that looks like a Hummer 5. We were able to hire a very good DJ who was able to make everyone go on the dance floor, as in everyone, even grandma, friends and family had fun, and more fun at the reception. Lastly, I want to share with you some of our wedding photos, which are not in the slide, show the groom and the groomsmen, still them and them again. My wedding stuff with my girls' bridesmaids, us again with siblings at the ceremony waiting at the altar, the hen with the chicks, my family first dance as husband and wife photo shoot, Mr. and Mrs. us again at the beach. When you're trying to have a wedding on a budget, it's important to plan ahead. List everything you can think of and walk through these items step by step. The earlier you get started, and the more things you think about early on, the less last-minute stress you'll have, and the more time you'll have to find sales and discounts and research other good ideas. Don't stress. Something will probably go wrong at the last minute. A little detail of some sort won't work out. Don't worry about it. Just assume something little is going to go wrong and avoid the urge to throw money at the problem. Most likely, no one will even notice the little issue, and quite often someone in your wedding party, or someone helping out, will come up with a pretty good solution to fix things. Good luck, and congratulations. Thank you for watching. This is Chikka Donna signing off.